Good morning. Look, I got a hole in my glove. It's April. It's cold. I don't know if they call it dogwood winter or what, but it's cold this morning. But good morning again, everyone. I am here to, discuss establishing a way to do your story. Basically, the basic fundamentals from the beginning. Okay, first, after you get your idea, of course, figure out where you're going to go, you need to establish a location. Where do you want it to take place at? Do you want it to take place in the U.S., in a certain city, or a certain state? You ain't even got to mention the city, but most of the time some people do. Or a distant planet, or this planet, or galaxy. I mean, there's unlimited possibilities on a location for your story. And after you establish a story, you need to establish a time. Like the year, month, the day. I mean, you don't exactly have to get that specific inside the story, but you need to figure out exactly the seasons and stuff like that. Say, you want to establish a summer story, so that way you can actually create in your head what the characters are going to wear, how their breathing will be, because, when people get in that excited situation, their heart starts pounding and the breathing gets very heavy and they go. And sometimes, of course, if it's really cold, it's really hard to get that deep breath in. So when you get specific with it, people can understand, oh, well, it must be winter. They're kind of gasping for air and then they can see the steam coming off their breath. It's like, okay, so it could range between the end of October to middle of March, because spring usually starts in the middle of March. Of course we still have days like today. It's kind of cold and it's spring, but with that kind of breathing, you can really get into the season of winter, or if it's summer, got all that humidity, and their skin feels sticky and they're constantly sweating without even having to move. So establishing a time is good for establishing detail. It's essential. And after you get the location and then the time, you can start describing the surroundings. Like a wooded area, big dogwood trees, or red bark, or things like that. A floor full of dead leaves that crunch beneath someone's feet. My lips started coming out. Sorry. And also you can establish, the type of wildlife that's surrounding, because when during the winter birds fly south, and during these warm months birds fly back. So it all depends on what kind of story and genre you're going to be into, but you can really get into detail when it comes to seasons and things like that, and all the surroundings. Okay, and then after you establish all that, you need to establish your characters. More than likely you probably already got a general idea, but say, once you get your location, say New York, you're going to have that big northern accent, or, you say Tennessee or like Kentucky, you're going to have a pretty strong southern accent. It's kind of funny. Ohio, is connected to Kentucky, and I've been to Ohio many times. That's where some of my family is from, and it's funny because as soon as I cross that state line, people in Ohio are like, oh wow, you have a really strong southern accent. Of course I can't tell it, and they're like, where are you from, Texas? No, I'm actually pretty close. I'm only 4 hours away. It's called Kentucky. I was even working at a call center and people thought I was from Texas because of my accent. It's kind of weird. And look, my beard's gotten thicker. It's getting there. I'm gonna have it like all the way down here, and anyways. But establishing your location, you established the time, and you establish your characters. Then you can establish the events. Say, apocalyptic world. You're gonna go with nuclear warfare. You're gonna go with disease. You're gonna just go with invasion. Or if you're gonna go with a love story, you know, why'd they fall in love, how'd they meet, were they high school sweethearts, did they meet in college, or was one a dirtbag and the other one was a very good goody two-shoes, which, you know, it's kind of overplayed, but some people like it that way. Or, you know, are they gonna meet in a big city where the woman's a very successful career woman and the boy's just like a busboy at a restaurant? Does she immediately see him and like, you know, I think he'd be interesting, I'd like to see what he's like in the sack, and then boom, all of a sudden a romance just comes about? I'm pretty sure it's almost like Think Like a Man. I'm pretty sure that happens in that movie, sort of, because he's a valet, if I'm not mistaken. They made for an interesting turn of events. But anyways, after you establish everything, then make an outline. Make an outline of everything that you can think of. Location, time, character and events. Hey Ansel, how you doing, buddy? Driving up here in your Avalanche and whatnot, you rich. I like him, he's cool. I work with him. But you know, you can kind of find out, you can kind of follow the basics of creating a movie. You know, it's the same situation, except, you know, with them, you know, they got to go by budgetary reasons, you know, a high budget location or low budget location. Of course, with you, it's all in your head. You can make any kind of location you want. It can be high budget, low budget, because you're the one writing it. You ain't going to pay for it. It's all in your head. But I believe it's enough, because I'm already 6 minutes and 43 seconds in. Not many people want to hear my voice that much. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for listening. And what's funny though is, you know, I'm at 6 minutes and 53 seconds, and it's actually pretty close to 6:50 right now in the morning. I got to work today. It's only for 4 hours, so it's okay. Now I'm at 7 minutes. Alright, everybody have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Leave a comment if you have any questions. And like I said, I will showcase your work if you want me to on this YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get the ability to interview an author for this YouTube channel. His name is Benjamin Salas, and he is a very good writer of short stories. I read one, it's called A Ghost Story. It takes place in a cabin in winter where there's a nice bedding of snow and it's very cold. You know, he established a pretty good location for his, and amazing story. Don't forget to check it out. It's on Amazon.com as well. But don't forget to buy my book, Zed's Rising, on Amazon.com. You can get it in paperback or ebook form, or BarnesandNoble.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will be happy to answer. If you have an idea for the next video, I'll do that as well. Well, everybody, you have a good day, and I will catch you on the flip side. I don't even know that reference anymore. But have a good day.
날리는 벨벨벨 이젠 나를 배려해줘 배터리 낭비하기는 싫어